Hey guys, Dave Chappelle states he's willing to meet with trans community amid Netflix scandal, but won't bend to anybody's demands. The comedian has taken heat for comments about trans people in his special, The Closer. Welcome back to FTD News. I'm Sarah Carvalho. Let's get right into today's story. Dave Chappelle has spoken out about the controversy over his Netflix special, The Closer, in a new stand-up video, saying that he is willing to meet with transgender Netflix employees or other members of the trans community, but that he won't bend to anybody's demands. In the video, Chappelle remains visibly unapologetic about the special, in which he was accused of sharing transphobic and homophobic remarks that led to a staff walkout at Netflix. In reference to the special, he now states, "I said what I said." He continued on to say, "It's been said in the press that I was invited to speak to the transgender employees of Netflix and I refused. That is not true. If they had invited me, I would have accepted it, although I'm confused about what we would be speaking about." Chappelle said in the video, "I said what I said, and boy, I heard what you said. My God, how could I not? You said you want a safe working environment at Netflix. It seems like I'm the only one that can't go to the office anymore." Surprisingly, Chappelle claims that the controversy is more about corporate interests and that even some members of the LGBTQ plus community have been supportive of him. He said, "I want everyone in this audience to know that even though the media frames it that it's me versus that community, that is not what it is. This has nothing to do with the LGBTQ plus community. It's about corporate interests and what I can say and what I cannot say," Chappelle said. "For the record, and I need you to know this, everyone I know from that community has been loving and supportive. So I don't know what all this nonsense is about." Although, do we know if that's really true? Chappelle also spoke about his upcoming documentary about his summer 2020 comedy tour, claiming that it has now been excluded from film festivals. He commented, "This film that I made was invited to every film festival in the United States, and some of those invitations I accepted. When this controversy came out about The Closer, they began disinviting me from these film festivals. And now, today, not a film company, not a movie studio, not a film festival, nobody will touch this film." He also said, "Thank God for Ted Sarandos and Netflix. He's the only one that didn't cancel me yet." Though Chappelle said that he was willing to meet with members of the trans community, he jokingly listed off a slew of conditions that would have to be met, stating, "To the transgender community, I am more than willing to give you an audience, but you will not summon me. I am not bending to anybody's demands, and if you want to meet with me, I'd be more than willing to, but I have some conditions. First of all, you cannot come if you have not watched my special from beginning to end. You must come to a place of my choosing at a time of my choosing. And thirdly, you must admit that Hannah Gadsby is not funny." I guess he's still trying to keep the comedy alive amidst this controversy that seems to be greatly impacting his career. Chappelle closed out his video by saying he plans to make his movie available in 10 cities and then asked the audience, "Am I canceled or not?" Well, Dave, whether or not you are canceled remains to be seen. We will certainly keep you guys updated as the events continue to unroll and new information comes to light. Until then, let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think the film should be canceled or not? I know for comedians, it has been historically widely accepted that for the purpose of comedy, anything you usually goes. But have we finally reached a breaking point where times are changing and comedians will now need to censor themselves in terms of the topics discussed in their material? What do you think? Should comedians be expected to censor their material concerning some sensitive topics and not others? Leave your comments below. Join in on the conversation. All right, friends, that's it for today's story. Thanks for tuning in. If you didn't know, now you know. Don't forget to like and subscribe on your way out to stay updated with all future news. Bye.